This is my first video. I've posted others and I've posted some memes, but since it's about to be Valentine's, I decided to read my love poetry. I am by trade a love poet and a pastoralist. Um, I write about nature and love. These poems can apply to anyone. It's just like pop songs. So I hope you'll find them relatable, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope you find, and yeah, that's it. This is from one of my collections called The Angel's Memoranda. On one summer's day, the moon was beautiful as a baptismal font, with a soft song of sorrowful forgone. Her memories like a fawn brook. The white myrtle bush by the pond holds the swallow and the nightingale. There in the long stretch of sky, the sun lies pale. The moon's dress ripples like a ship's sail. The blowing gale recalls love from old tales. I see her go down the country trails, her soft lips part, and her coppery eyes glint, and all I could say is, I want is her heart. Where is the moon? Why do many times the moonlight does not shine? The mother moon is smothered by the clouds that clamber over the tree lines. In summer, where the land is scorched saffron and amber, once I hear more swallows and sparrows pant to rise their wings up high, while mankind wonder is the twin of the sky. The spring, flanking the fair fields and pear trees, the woodlands in their spray were full of green. I walked and yielded at a pool, clear spring. Once the sylvan daughters wandered here to speak riddles to the limpid waters, but those were long years ago. This thicket is so glorious and lordly, and would hold 1,000 old stories. The fruit of paradise. The fruit of the universe split in three. The tree's light peeked into the highest sunbeams. The angels sing, and their tunics seem sewed from stardust. Their souls never tarnish and rust. They are heirs of their original roots with love to spare. This living flame seems so rare, yet it is true within you. The 4th day of April. Hollylock lucky enough to lock with the heavens. The aroma of roses laden, and the ethereal bee that flits and fled, and the drones of the honeycomb spread. The thistle seemed sorrow-prone, and the lily flower wept, slept alone under the honeysuckle. Their milk-dressed lace garnered the paleness of the 4th day of April, so it displaced dreams of vainglory from fate, the sources of blessedness, to honor you glorious, the death all in her womanish shape. Oh, she goes into home of notorious shades. The prophet's abode. The poppy-tinted zephyr blown, stricken with love's prophetic hopes, offering my rest to the strove, protecting upon the western edges from Cyprus her arrow-rending sun that damns men with a diamond-crusted death. The Sunday shore. Upon the loveless beach, the woman looked at me, with manifold of grief and great heaps of tears, her laments sharp to my breast, like a warrior's unyielding spears. Poem of music. The sweetest melody I met that was my ears, was her laugh, so shrill and clear. My poems cut deep as a spear. She takes like a mystic deer. She seems a mystery, but that must rear. Yes, to know, goes with me or go alone. A laugh, a smile, a groan, tears, tantalizing hope, the fruit that no matter how high, Tantalus cannot grope, and the water is loose in the lowest point of the fount. The garden. Dream left my deep and celestial slumber. My soul rumbles from the burial, and the cold wizened winter goes to greet the spring and summer. Then my spirit leaps onto her speech, into her soft ravishing salutations. And the listless ranks opens the white gates, past the furnished green scenes wherein romantic birds sing. The flowers are red and blessed by the sunset. The sacred sunlight streams around us. She opens her mouth to speak in the name of such a wholesome sound. Lover. The pathway of contradictions. You strung your hair over your shoulders, sunk in the smoldering pathways. Your sway of form and shape silvery and golden as a Italian bay, you without shame bring on the heart like blood to blades. Cold, so cold, but the flaming white, so close yet so far away, shaking my heart to the lowest of its knee at your hollowed place. My bones turn to ice, my veins burst in flames, but soothed by your subtle grace given within your graceful face. The forbidden affection, life in veil when I may not know the maiden. I am remote in the shelter-shunned room, bereft of affection and love, and like this maiden who moves across the meadow as a fragment of moonlight resting with her valley and woodland fellows. Beholding then her eyes a sweet dread to the goblet of death, speech from her thin ripe lips, my arms stretched out to her in mist, she fades smiling to the nighttime mist. O star, O sun, O moon and planets, never ease, my heart shall rest, and on turn to the heavens, give my address, I loved her. Eros, the striker. Eros did not catch the lance or the quick-fletched arrow or the crushing stone mace. Oh, he smote me with a soft kiss upon my face. He smote me with her high praise, her sunlight grace, giving forward my heart's tender flame, rendered love's sweet torment and desire's greatest pain. Hymns to Pasleia. O my maiden, strength never art toppled by war and blood storms. Thou art gilded form, and glorious was the day when thou wast born, anointed by ambrosial-filled horns. Thou mortally covered by golden laurels, but thy eyes are sharp as thorns. I plead now, hide me in the Achaean torrents. This bloodshed of the lands of Anatolia, cleanse me in the Sicaria river. When Thanatos rends his dark head, exile me to lands of Lesbos to redeem my rueful soul that has stamped out virtue under the continuous rampage of Ares and his sons Phobos and Deimos, those undisputable lords. Lament. She fidgeted and feigned for hope, breathed woe, her eyes go halfway. If she sees the shadow of love, with manifest her man on the bench she lies, but alone she will lay tonight. Upon the fingers of rosy dawn, she is lost to a witless plight. A soft, restless delight leaves her ravished in the dark earth, filled with the fullest light. The triumph of fear. The seasons, the sunlight, the sea, the trees, the stones, and the deep, and the restless night, and the lonely sleep. Her blessedness, her silver-smooth whisper, she's a riddle in the Sphinx's tongue, a dreadful thinning thread, a second before meeting death, a weight from heartbreak of love, but love is to do her best. Hi. Oh my god, that was fun. Oh, okay, so context before this, I read Savonarola, which is like half my hobbies by now. So this is what this poem's based off next. Anyways, do as you wish with that information if you ever read them. I freeze the stole of white and ruminated on the bitter dregs, more sour than fruit unripe. The quivering sword shall smite until I repent and make what's right. Upholding this woman sweeter than wine. See once for all she is a summer to my winter time. Furthermore, the storm clouds shall not climb, and see the sunlight crawl down from the sky, making a shawl on her shoulders. A heart smoldered bright, and many times as she holds me and speak, I know you're lovesick, yet I won't hear that sigh. Anyways, that was theme on one of his prophecies. Men try to be a prophet. Anyways, moving forward. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, I'm going to read The Small Salvation. The fraying lines tie in the sharp glance of all-knowing eyes, the answering question of life, the faint whispered slice to the restless night, the ice within warm light, dripping down the flames on my face, an ounce of elation that does not taste like wine. Oh, I sense a small salvation. This next poem is about, based off Dante Alighieri's Purgatorio, and his cousin-in-law, Corso Donati, Foresti Donati, forgive me, Foresti, who he wrote was in purgatory. There's like, he has in-laws. Anyways, Foresti, the leper. Anyways, the poem is called How I See My Afterlife. Thereafter my image shall leave the tale of the end sigh of mankind. I shall find the mountain of nine, and see the spiral trail riled up by the divine fire to tire out the carnal desire. Flanking these flames was a field, fruit, trees, and herbs, and ancient pines. Dante and his pilot rose out of the shades in their plaints, and my sentimental smile. The triumph of the semi-punished lives, and entered the true light. Then shadow of mine, rise, if thou art filled with hope, for hope is all our sights. Oh my god, dude, I'm like the meme, like, huh? That cat is great, huh? Trying to find a good poem. Okay, so. You know what? Theme on an older poem. The night's dream once came swift flight, stars danced with delight, the moon's music flowed up high, the flowers are crowned by heavy perfumes, the fruit groves are laden with silver dew, solitude, oh solitude, sits on the edges of Hesperia's shoes, and my reason fled my poem, rest in my room. Okay, cool. What is this one about? Okay. Three Lords of Virtue. Originally, when I wrote this, it was studying philosophers. It was, if I remember right, it was Dante, Goethe, or it could have been Rousseau, but either way, Dante, Goethe, and Machiavelli. The philosophers have changed. I think it's Machiavelli, Saturno, and Dante. It's just how they sound are a bit different. Anyways, it's kind of nice to know. You see, a writer's influence over time. Besides the point. Three Lords of Virtue. When the moon opens its doors to pour down ambrosial moonlight upon the night dark as a moor, there was wildflowers and rainbow fires covering the garden floor. Softly couples, woven in love's blinding core, walk with melodies of the nightingales. The baits of the tree-lined shores, the zephyr blows with a sweet gale, by summertime swelled by roses in summertime. I stand at the table with four angels that drink wine, by them three lords that wore red, black, and white, with wisdom and kindness to sport. The first one wore red with laurels upon his head. By Our Lady of Love we may walk within her truth, be it a poem or deep attentiveness of a friend. The second Lord addressed me. Virtue is in the prudence and charity. Any form it takes, this state shall live live in clarity. The fourth Lord came to me, haggard and hardened face, as he wore his dark robes white. Virtue is love divine. Idle not as those poets in the days bygone. Idle not in the shallow shadows of vice. O my child, thou hast seen love's mankind, true virtue of the divine. Anyway. Breathe. Elegy to Jacopo del Cassero. Blessed are you, our God, ruler of the universe. Blessed are the artful psalms and righteous elegies. Let heartfelt prudence on my psalm be ready. Oh, there, true soul lay steady within the wound, deep in the knife, in his leg, stably, deathly, Jacopo del Cassero, cast down to the death and ruin. Oh, if Tuscany came not to war, it would not have spared his life in simple life, that reads and lampets so softly closes his eyes, and wraps his arms tight, not wanting to say goodbye. The trees within weep, and the winds sigh, but sweet goodbye to Jacopo del Cassero, Fano. May the sleep of heavens grant you the dreams of Jesus Christ. So sweet goodbye to Jacopo del Cassero, Fano. Amen. So, there's this guy named Jacopo, etc. He met Dante Alighieri when they were fighting the Ghibellini War. He's mentioned in Purgatory. A man got stabbed in the leg, R.I.P., and died in the swamp, bleeding out. Yeah. Anyways. Trying to find a good poem. Oh, this is a bit of a funny meme. Okay. This is a bit of a funny poem to me. The love song on Machiavelli. In the shades of hazelnut trees, a mile away, the thrush bird rustles and bursts into sunbeams like the grass plain. Oh, like I messed that one up. Okay, love song of Mockville. In the shades of hazelnut trees a mile away, the thrush bird rustled and burst into sunbeams like glass panes. On the grass, his dear face poised and plain, his voice made dreams. Yes, he was poor, but his laugh was of silk and lace. Oh, every woman in St. Andres wanted more. His eyes charmed ineffable lore. Love burned deep into his heart's core, and his songs was nightingale's endless tour. Oh, how women longed for him and lined up at his door, ready to be his wife, ready to do any chore. But his book he adored, and to pen he moored, and I see him ask for no less, no more. Hopefully that doesn't sound outdated, per se. Ugh. Anyways. I love this poem. The Fool. I dare say there's a poem in your face, a rose I should place in your hair, hopes that often shared, yet caught in love's snare, I'm impaired and made to be shamed for what makes fools to blame. Oh, I like this poem. St. Ursula. Under the lush sunlight, with vineyard vine, oh, how the grapes overflow with Aurelian pearls. The St. Ursula arrows could die, erstwhile my love sits under the myrtles pine, as the nightingales did pine, with song sublime. St. Ursula I did pray, she may be mine. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun. Cool. Yeah, I think that's it for this round of poetry. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye.